Hey everyone, it's NPMAG here. I hope you're all doing well. I took two trades today that ended up going pretty nicely. Um, pretty nice day. Um, I'll show you what I did. So first things first. Um, the first thing that I ultimately did was let me hide this so it looks a little bit better. So I was watching this level here, and when we got to, I had a buy order at a sell order at 17 350, and so I was letting that go, and I had that about 15 points up. So I think I had a little bit above 17 350. I think I had it at like 17 3 5 something ish. Yeah, 17 355, and so I had it set at 17 370, and then set it to so I believe I set it to VWAP at the time, um, which we did get hit by. So I ended up making about 40. I think I made about 45 points off of it. So that means I ended up setting it around here. Yeah, around there. So that ended up going pretty well. Almost nearly had it right. So that's pretty good. And even if I didn't get it here, I was gonna get it there. I was gonna get it here. So no issues. So that ended up giving me a fair bit of money. And then the next trade that I took was actually pretty simple. I saw this consolidated break through VWAP going down and touching the initial balance, which was the first low of the day officially, because wait till 8 o'clock ish Eastern time. So the initial balance in pre-market and then the high. Waited till we broke that, and when we bounced off that really well, and you see we tapped it and it shot up. So shot up through here, back up through VWAP, back up through the 20, up to these highs, bounced these highs, came back down. I thought there was probably, I was like, I bet you around here, there's probably a lot of buy orders sitting and waiting to try and at least retest high, and maybe make a new high, which we ultimately did. So I set my buy order right below VWAP. So I think I got in at like 17 13 20, and I took it to 17 13 60. So that was another 40 point, like 35 40 point win. And that was those. So that ended up creating a really good day. So I believe I made 1.6k today. So that was really good. Um, that felt pretty cool. Just gonna keep my head down and keep going though. And obviously we had some really good earnings. Meadow went up by like $50, like crazy amounts. Apple surprisingly was down, but Amazon was also up significantly. So tomorrow will be interesting, and we might pull back a little bit to then go for higher. But I think up is with these earnings plays. These are definitely up is definitely the way to go right now. But it's going to be interesting for sure how this will start playing out. Tomorrow's reaction to the earnings will be very interesting. And I'm wondering if we pull back a little bit in pre-market and then just kind of consolidate and then move up, kind of like what we did today. Um, so yeah, that's my initial thoughts. If you look at some of the higher time frames. Let's delete this and you. You can see I kind of marked these two double bottoms right here, significant levels. Had some sellers here that you could have made a probably done a quick short on if you had been so inclined to. I almost did it, but I didn't do it. Broke these other resistance areas, trying to get back up to here, back up to this area. This would get us close. This would get us close to all-time highs again. I mean, we shot up there. Um, I'll be interested to see. I would have thought this might be a decent resistance level because as you can see here, support turned into resistance here. Um, I am very interested to see how we react tomorrow. Is honestly, and I don't know how we'll react. I'm willing to bet that we could just kind of pull back, maybe down to this kind of level here, and bounce and go. But I'm not sure. It might not be till next week where we really go. But I think tomorrow's reaction. I would highly advise caution for tomorrow, as the reaction to the earnings plays are going to be very interesting, and it's something that I'm gonna really watch out for. But something I'm thinking of is trying to keep my trading more simple, um, more level to level based, and less situational. Um, let's see, 4 hours kind of tells a similar story, to be honest. If you look at the daily, let's do this here. I mean, you see a big wick and gap at the daily, but nothing of supreme concern. You can still, you bet definitely there's sellers about here, back near where all-time high is. But with how good this earnings play was, I'm not altogether super worried. So that's my relative opinion of what's going on right now. Very interesting that Meta specifically. I'm surprised what Meta did as well as it did. I'm not surprised that Apple was down. Um, I thought we were going to go farther down. To be honest, I thought I knew Apple was going to be lose some money, lose out on its earnings. So I thought there would be worse than what there was. So interesting stuff. All right, well, and that's mostly it for me. Everything I say is not financial advice; it is merely opinion and documentation. And with that ado, I hope everybody has a good day. See you tomorrow.